Welcome back to another video. My name is Kyle and I suck at budgeting. Today is the end of the month of May, so we're going to do our end of the month stuff. We got some things to talk about, get a new layout to show you. It's going to be fun. And then, yeah, just kind of do the usual stuff. So here we go. New layout. How cool is that? So I figure because we're doing some stuff with the thing in the bottom corner over there, it would help if I moved myself out of the way. So I'm over here now. Hi. Yeah, so that's that. So what are we doing today? We got to go through and close out the month of May. So I'm going to run you through my closeout process and then kind of go from there. So the first thing I do is I go through and look at transactions. You see that there's already some transactions in there that need to get taken care of. The reason I go through those transactions is because if you don't do this and you do what I do, I remove everything from available, and then you have a transaction come in like at the last minute, it's going to throw things off. So it's really important that if you do what I do, that you really are aware of your transactions that happen at the end of the month. So let's go through and do that. So you'll see that we have two transactions that have come through. They actually came through earlier, and I put them in manually just in case they didn't come through for the video. But they have now actually cleared, so I'm going to approve them, and they're good to go. I did actually stop off at Kroger on the way home because I like to have sour cream with my quesadillas, and I do not have any, or did not have any. So I bought some sour cream for a whole $1.99. And if I don't put this in now and I remove everything and then move along, it'll kind of throw things off, and I want to make sure that I'm good. So that's what I'm going to do. It probably will work the other way, but you'll notice that I'm now overspent because I was already overspent with my old-fashioned word spending. So we're just going to cover this with eating out. Oops. And that can go there. Perfect. So now I just go through and look at my available balances. And if there's something that I can move out of the available balance, I will do that. This is a new thing here that we built last week. That's going to stay there. Mortgage extra payment always stays. This is going to come out, I believe, in July. So we're getting close to the time of needing that. And then eating out, it's got $69 left in it. That's going to go to ready to assign. And gas has $62.94 in it. That's going to go to ready to assign. Oops. Can't spell. And then we'll just go through and make sure that we have what we need and where it needs to be, and then move along. So backup debit stays the way it is. These are all my annual bills, which is fine. My domains are fine. And there's nothing quality of life. And that's fine. And the keyboard is staying the way it is. So we now have $131.94 that we need to put into categories. So if you watched my last video, you'll know that I'm doing something different, which is I'm actually budgeting money ahead. And the reason I'm doing that is because now in YNAB you have this number here, which is the number that I put in my ugly spreadsheet. So I have $131.94 that we're going to move over into the month of June. We are almost out of the month of our Lord and Savior, Justin Timberlake. And yeah, so what do we need to fund? So we have $131.94. I think eating out's going to be okay where it is until the first paycheck comes in. I honestly think all of them are going to be okay. But we'll stick 131. Oops. Let's do a fun formula. Let's throw a plus sign there. 131.94 divided by 3. Yeah. Let's do the same thing here. Let's do a plus 131.94 divided by 3. That should leave us with 43.98 to go here. Oops. All right. So all of our money is assigned. And now we need to look and see how we did for the month. Typically what I would do in previous months, I would stick all this money into a holding category, which no longer exists. Oh, it does. Yeah, into this month ahead category, which we no longer need. So we're going to delete this and get rid of it. Month ahead increase, I might actually keep and hold on to for a minute. And yeah, so I use that holding category so I could get this number down here at the bottom. Oh, because I've got a transaction category selected. Is that the deal? That is the deal. So 1498.86 is what I have budgeted in the month of June. And we're going to go there and go here. I've already forgotten the number. 1498.86. And that goes here. 98.86. And you'll see that we went down $75 from last month, which is fine. I mean, I overspent in my grocery category. I had an oil change come out this month. I kind of knew it was going to happen. It's not a big deal. But this is just tracking my month ahead just to kind of see where I'm going to go and where I could be going. So you'll see that when I started tracking month ahead, because I was not paying extra towards the Jeep, the number went up pretty quick. And we got up to $3,500 towards month ahead. And then right here, I decided, you know what? I'm going to start paying off the Jeep. And you'll see that that number went down rather quickly. And it's going to start going back up because the Jeep should be paid off by next month. So that's fantastic. All right. So the next thing we do is we go through and look at our retirement and check out and see what's going on there. So TIAA, it's actually a decent surprise this week, is now $43,342.58. And Vanguard, is now $35,566.72. So looking at that, Vanguard went up $2,103.35, and TIAA went up $3,373.14, which is awesome. Yay. So cool. All right. And now what we do is we take those numbers and we go to my early retirement spreadsheet. So what I do is I have a spreadsheet for the year of 2025, and I have the months down here. So each month will get its own thing, just so I can see how things have changed over the month. So Vanguard is 35,566.72 and 43,342.58. I guess the question now is why do I have Vanguard at the top and TIA at the bottom, where in YNAB it's the other way around? I don't know. Just the way it is. Should I fix it? Probably. Am I gonna? No, not gonna do that. All right. So we've got that taken care of. And that's basically how I close out my month. I know other people do other stuff and look at like reports and stuff. I couldn't be bothered. And I probably should be bothered, but I'm not. So that's, and then I have to go through here and do this. Take our goals and copy them and go to here and go here. Hit OK so I don't forget to hit OK. So pay off Jeep. The cool thing is that next month, when I get prepared for July, this one likely won't be here, which is awesome. And then we can shift everything up a little bit, renumber things. So, and then at the end of the month, I do this every month. I go through and make sure that these are still my my priorities. So, number one is pay off the Jeep. Yep, still number one. This one is still number two. But I might add. So there's me in there, so it's not just like the music stuff. Like there's other stuff that I want to talk about in there. And I don't know. I'm not going to talk about it in this video, but I go through cycles, and I'm going through a cycle now. I don't know whether I'm going to start saving because of that cycle. I know it sounds weird. Ironically, what I'm thinking about has the word cycle in it. But this happens almost every year. I get into this mode where a certain thing kind of creeps in my mind. I should do this, and I end up not doing it for whatever reason. And based on the fact that it comes back every year, makes me think that I should start investing in it, but I don't know yet. So I'm not going to do anything to it yet. We're going to let it sit and kind of marinate in whatever it's marinating in, and then go from there. So maybe we'll talk more about that later, but I gave you a hint about the word cycle, so figure it out. Comment down below what you think it is. So then next is month ahead, so that'll be next, and then increased Roth contribution. These are actually going to get flipped, because I'm going to do a little bit of emergency fund work. Oh no! A little bit of emergency fund work before I go ahead and increase my Roth contribution. So this is going to become a 4, and this is going to become a 5. And then there we go. So emergency fund, and I'm going to put an S there because it's going to be multiple. I mean, it's really one account, but multiple funds in that account. So that increased Roth contribution, and then pay off the house. So that is what we've got there. What else is there to talk about? I think that's about it. Yeah. I guess that's it. Yeah. So we'll be back next for the first paycheck of June and finish budgeting out the month of June. And then we'll probably do the Jeep payoff. The second pay, it's definitely be the second paycheck of the month of June. It'll be around 800. Oh, I know what I wanted to talk about. Let me bring this up because I was looking this up at the end of my last video and blew my mind. So let's go into here. So I have to go in. I got a payoff quote. I have to get a payoff quote to pay off the Jeep. So that way it like stops the interest from accruing while the transaction happens. But I read this and like I was shocked. It says to pay off your loan, write out a check to the bank that includes the amount of your 7-day payoff quote and your account number in the memo area. In addition, review the profile. Follow these instructions. Please note, digital payments are not accepted for paying off your loan. I was like, when did we go back in time? Is it now 1980 again? Like why? I remember when I was in was I in college at the time? I think I was in the college at the time. I was paying for my insurance and the company was like, yeah, we don't accept digital payments. I'm like, yeah, well, your payments can be late every month because I don't do checks. So like, I don't know what you want me to do. So yeah, I have to now write a check because it's 1985 and I'm Marty McFly going back to the future or something. So, all right, that's it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.